Let's talk about the presumptions banks make and the authority they assume. Banks think that the rules don't apply to them, but in court, the presumptions they make can quickly fall apart if you come in as an informed consumer and start asking questions. When a bank files in court, it's resting on the fact that you as the consumer will not ask any questions, especially if you're the defendant. It will file thin paperwork, affidavits signed by people who never even reviewed your file, inflated balances with no proper accounting. This overreach happens all of the time, and it's not the court's job to question what the bank files. It's your job as the consumer to start asking questions, especially if you've received a summons and you're being sued by a debt collector. Realize that they are overreaching, and a lot of times they're filing very little paperwork, a few documents, maybe a couple statements saying you owe XYZ balance, but then they inflate it greatly. They try to charge you attorney's fees, inflated interest rates that were not disclosed to you up front. And you need to start asking for the accounting, who authenticated the record, where did these numbers come from, and if they have actual standing. These are the things that the bank's going to file with the court and the presumptions that it's going to make unless you as the consumer start making them prove those presumptions. So the burden of proof is on the plaintiff when they file against you as a defendant. Now, if you're filing as a plaintiff, you have to come in and kill those presumptions up front and show proof that you have a case against the lender. In either case, when you as the consumer start asking questions, the picture will change very quickly. The banks will start singing a different tune when they know that you're informed and you know the law. And then you can start killing those presumptions one by one, and that's how you start winning your case, or at least put yourself in a much better position than if you never asked any questions and just relented from the beginning.